everyone. Most of you know, but for those who are new, I'm a real estate agent and I make also my own real estate investments in Georgia. I'm Georgian. I was born in Batumi. I was raised here. And I help people to invest in Batumi and in Tbilisi. And I own some flats both in Batumi and in Tbilisi. And I also have exclusive selling rights for the properties that I'm gonna share with you if you're interested to buy in real estate, or I can help you to search for some. Long story short, this video is not about my real estate agent promotion. I just want to share with you my investment that I made recently and how I gained return on my investment, so that you can have some understanding on real estate market in Batumi and how much of the rental yield you should possibly account for. But let me tell you that 20% of real estate rental yield, that was a thing in Batumi a few years ago. Now 20% is less likely to get. No, I'm just talking about this situation, pandemic and the oversupply at the moment. Maybe when pandemic is over and when the usually travel restrictions are removed, maybe when we will go back to the previous stage growth of the incoming tourism, maybe we will get this return again. Who knows? Again, I'm just talking about this situation at the moment. I think that the international brands that are building their buildings in Batumi, building their five-star hotels in Batumi, are not stupid to invest such a big amount of money without making preliminary study of the market. The fact that there are also Hilton, Marriott, all kinds of brands building hotels in Batumi, this fact is a little bit makes me suspicious. Maybe Batumi is a really good deal. Maybe some people call it New Dubai for some reason that we can't comprehend right now, because these international institutions are not stupid and they are hiring high skilled market professionals to make market study, country risk analysis, country competitiveness analysis, and all this kind of complex stuff that requires high skills. But for now, the situation that I can share with you as a market insider is not satisfactory, and no wonder why, right? COVID pandemic hit the tourism sector a lot. I just made this pre-word, let's say, in order to give you realistic expectations. To expect 20% of return, it's not that realistic. And right in my opinion, I'm really keen on this kind of properties that I'm gonna share with you. This is the investment that we made, and this is what we are renting for right now. And we decided to go for long-term rentals at the moment because of this pandemic scenario, we can't be dependent on the short-term rentals at this moment. I think so, because of this all regulations. It's 2022, but I'm not sure if it's gonna end anytime soon during summer. I'm not even sure if the traveling will be still a thing in 2022 summer. Even if it's pandemic over, I don't think people can get used to traveling again that fast. So we just got rented it for long term at this point. But I'm sure if for short-term rentals we would have higher income even now, or even during the normal season, way higher. But we just decided to go with the long-term rental at this point because of all these circumstances, right? And this long-term rental of this place gives us return on our investment worth of exactly 10%. And the amount that I get from this rental, 10%, I'm just putting it using my online banking on the deposit in Georgian lari, and that deposit pays me 11% something effective interest rate. So rent 10%, deposit 11 point something percent, and this I'm sure I will get way more return when pandemic is over for this kind of deal. I think there is a potential in Batumi for this kind of deals because there is undersupply, and because of the pandemic exactly, now lots of more and more people realize how important it is to have your own yard, to go out, not be stuck in your small room, because now we don't have much possibility to go out anymore, and there is more need to this fresh air. And even before pandemic, I think this kind of deals is extra interesting because demand is higher than its supply. And it's also a perspective, it has a long-term perspective, because this kind of deals can't be oversupplied because it takes more territory, more land, probably for developers. It's more beneficial if they build high floor buildings and sell flats rather than build just one house, right? But this kind of deals, especially in the city, it's always going to be under demand because there cannot be oversupply, because there is no that amount of land to be built to make it oversupplied. Do you understand what I mean? And I think it will work really well if we want for daily rentals, and it's gonna be most for me, if I invest second time, I would buy this kind of property again. Well, we have deals and we rent really well. These sea view properties, it rents well, so it has their own customers, and single people, couples that want to live there, for example. And this one is very good for diversification, especially when you have this kind of flat already, right? Because these kind of properties are more family friendly, and it is close to airport. For those people who work online, those people who have cars, it has completely different demographics of customers behind it. So I love this kind of property, especially the golden rule of mine when making real estate investment is asking myself, would I live in this? And if the answer is yes, I definitely say yes, it's a good investment. So also thinking I would prefer to live there rather than in these skyscrapers, right? So yeah, that is it for my newest investment. And if you like to invest in Batumi, get a deal like this, I can probably help you with that, because deal like this can not be always available, and for the price that we got it, it's not even possible anymore to get this kind of deal. I'm gonna tell you that prices for this kind of deal is already, I think, at least 30% higher, considering that we invested in it 2 months ago. Well, it was underpriced, that's why we bought it. And um, every year material prices, because of this inflation, goes up, and the construction companies are prone to set higher prices for new projects. You will be surprised that I thought that under construction buildings would be cheaper if I would buy. But no, it's more expensive than already constructed ones because of the materials. They are more expensive. So the prices goes up and up because of the cost, and then you are always benefited. You always benefit when you buy something like this. If you are looking for investment in Batumi, or if you are looking for passive income source, if you are looking for buy property remotely and get passive income, things like that, we are specialized on that. And we are also looking for business partners for real estate development. And there is numerous ways that we could help you with your real estate property investment. If you are looking for property investment, we should talk on WhatsApp. Here is my contact. Here is my contact information on my website. Bye for now. Have a great day.